Hey Road family, Pastor Ryan here with Josh Personius. He's one of our elders and also sits on our stewardship team. We're here to give you a year-end finance update and kind of where we've been this last year and how we've put your generous giving to work in the community. First off, I just want to remind you guys that in the finance department, I use a zero balance budgeting tool, and I break that down into three buckets: staff cost, ministry cost, and then 10% right off the top goes directly into missions. And we use a lot of that directly here in the mission field in Colorado Springs because we believe in impacting our backyard.
Yeah, some of the highlights for the missions is, first and foremost, we put about $250,000 into missions this year, so 10% of our budget. Of that $250,000, I think a few things I would highlight is primarily the Springs Initiative, where we did about $20,000 towards the Springs Initiative, which we also had an additional $10,000 donated from private individuals. Really big blessing for the houses that we did this year. Also, we kicked off God Behind Bars this year. That's being done in Lyman, and that'll get fully up and running next year as we proceed. And then I would transition over to some of the things we're doing in facilities, which is another big bucket that we have, which is about another $250,000 plus in that area. And specifically there, we've updated some of the lighting areas around the property. We've updated the property itself. If you look around too, AVL has been updated with a new consistency. So if somebody goes into the sanctuary and goes into the chapel, it's all going to be the same. If you looked around, the landscaping has been updated. We've also did a keyless entry system here for our security. Some of the flooring got updated, some of the other beautification projects that we've done throughout.
It's been a great opportunity to inherit the building and just being able to take care of it. So thank you for the resources that you've been able to give us, and that we've been able to steward those and take care of this property for God's glory, for the ministry that He's put in our hearts to do, in Colorado Springs. A really exciting part of that journey and story is that when we inherited the building 6 years ago during the merger, we took on a $1.4 million mortgage note. Now, in the last 6 years, we've been able to pay down $1.1 million of that. And today, our mortgage note sits just under $290,000. Huge win for us. Thank you so much for partnering with that. As a part of that achievement, we want to invite you into an initiative that we're starting in the fourth quarter of 2024 that will extend into 2025, and we're calling it the Legacy Initiative. And what you can do is you can go in through the drop-down box on the channels for online giving, select Legacy, and any dollars that are given directly through that channel will be applied to the principal payment. Our goal is to pay this building off by first quarter of 2025. It'd be an amazing achievement. We would ask that this would be over and above your tithing. If you're tithing, thank you so much. Please continue to do so. If you're not, please pray about what God's leading you to do and partnering with us financially. And we hope to report first quarter of next year that we've been able to retire that debt fully.
I think being debt-free is going to be an exciting hurdle that we can overcome here. We've been pushing towards it. Some of the key ways right now, if people aren't familiar with it, is you can go to the app to give. You can also go to our website. You can do traditional mail through our post office box. The address is online. And then obviously there are giving boxes here around the sanctuary that can give there too. But this is something we don't do that often, is ask our congregation. And this is a special need. I think being debt-free as a church is going to be a really neat milestone that we can accomplish together. And
so I just want to remind you guys, as you consider year-end gifts and you consider the road as one of those places, if you needed to count on 2024's giving statement, please have those gifts postmarked by December 31st. And again, on behalf of the elder team, the stewardship team, all the road staff, Pastor Steve and myself, we just thank you again for all your generosity and look forward to an exciting 2025.